Hey, fellow mini truckers, welcome back to Illicit Customs. On today's episode, we're finishing up the front tubs. Now, you may be asking yourself, wait a minute, Slinky, I thought you finished your fender tubs on the last video. You are correct. The fender tubs are complete. What has not been started yet is more fabrication on the hood. So let's dive in and take a closer look so I can show you exactly what I'm talking about and you can see what else needs to be done. As you can see here, the fenders are indeed tubbed. The issue is, in order to fit such a massive wheel and tire on the front of an OBS, lay body, and still keep the hood closed, I had to cut a lot of the reinforcements out. Well, by doing so, it makes the hood very flimsy. So now the point of this video is to build structure back into the hood to be able to get the strength and stiffness back where it belongs. So my plan is to take some of the excess fender tub, trim it up, and put it in place and make the connections wherever it needs to be connected. I'm not sure if it's going to work properly the way that it is in my head because of how tight everything fits. But that's the fun in all of this. So now let's get started so we can put structure back into the hood and make everything just as strong as it was the day it left the manufacturer. And oh, by the way, let's try to make it look like it belongs there from the get-go. And that's how you tub a hood without cutting through the hood. What I ended up doing was taking the excess fender tubs, cut the sides off, centered it the best I can, and tacked everything in place. I then built end caps to cap off each reinforcement to the tub. Not only did it cap off the reinforcement to the tub, but it also capped off from the tub to the outer skin, which you can see here. What I also did was this section right here, I took another piece of sheet metal, similar thickness to the tub, and I welded it in place. This way I can finally build structure on the edge, because with only the outer skin, it's way too thin and way too flimsy, even after adding in the tub. The only thing that I have not done yet is this lip right here. I need to fabricate a taper. This way it goes from this thick lip down to nothing in the middle, because the middle I have very little clearance to the fender tubs. And this way I can make a contour and it looks correct. But I don't mind doing that at a later date because of one simple thing. So the next step on the truck is redoing my front end conversion back to the 2005 Silverado front end I used to have. When I redo that conversion, the hood is going to be the last part of the equation to fabricate. So when I do all the fabrication, not only will I be basically reskinning the outside front of the hood, I'm also going to be restructuring the hood. This way it can accept the factory 2005 hood latch and striker. And it'll give me the correct contour for the front. So when I do that, I'm going to have to modify all of these factory reinforcements, because somehow I have to blend an 05 reinforcement up here into a 94 reinforcement here. When I do that, I'm not sure how much of the inner structure I'm going to have to modify. So if I finish 100% of the welding and grinding here, do all of my body work, and then prime it, there's a high chance that a lot of that is going to have to be removed in order to do the structure for the skin and the reinforcements for the 05 blending. So when all of the custom fabrication is complete on the front end conversion, I'm going to get everything grinded and I'm going to body work the entirety of the hood. Not only will I be body working the outside of the hood, I'm going to body work everything that needs to be taken care of underneath the hood. There are some manufacturing defects in this hood when it was produced. Those I will be taking care of all at the same time. This way, when I redo the front end conversion on the truck, I have the core support, headlights, and fenders done, and I could still show the truck even without a hood. Everybody's gonna know it's under construction, and they can see the process as it's going along. So till next time, go back in the shop, finish your build, and keep on mini trucking.